even thought about rising. No alarm, no boss, no phone with notifications. Coffee black, no sugar, ain't got patience for sweetness. Stack them logs by 6 already, hit it like I mean this. They said, boy, you need a system, need a network, need a plan. I said, I got a plan, it's this callus on my hand. Every blister told me something that no school ever did. Every split log stacked up higher than the debt that they keep here. My daddy hold the bank, his daddy hold the mill. I looked at what they built and swore I never will. I don't want your credit line, I don't need your power grid. They can't repossess a man who never bought into their bid. The wood is real, the work is real, the coat there on my neck is real. Everything they sold me on was just a longer way to kneel. Chop wood, oh nothing, stack it high, oh nothing. They can't cut what I never plugged in. I built mine from the ground, no middleman. Sweat and pine in frozen hands. Chop wood, oh nothing, oh nothing. Chop wood, oh nothing. Now they wanna talk about freedom on a government feed with a subscription and a password, just a plant a seed. I pulled mine from the dirt, say they dry in a mason jar. Didn't ask permission from a logo or star. There's a silence up here that the city can't replicate. The kind of quiet that'll make a weak man suffocate. But me, I breathe it like it's the only air I trust. Everything I don't depend on is another broken crust. My mailbox stay empty, ain't nothing in there I want. No bill, no offer, no reminder that I'm living in it fine. I burn that whole contract somewhere where I don't win or two. The smoke smell like relief, brother, I don't expect you to. You want lead, you gotta give them something. Give them time, give them data, give them blood. I get a mountain, all I had instead, and I gave back firewood and mud. And that's enough, yeah, there's more than enough. They keep selling comfort like freedom ain't already rough. Chop wood, oh nothing, stack it high, oh nothing. They can't cut what I never plugged in. I built mine from the ground, no middleman. Sweat and pine in frozen hands. Chop wood, oh nothing. Chop wood, oh nothing. I don't say this to sound tough. I'm not trying to sell you a lifestyle. I tried that way for long enough and I got tired of the invoice. Every log I split is one less thing I owe somebody. Ain't romantic, ain't a movement. It's just me and the axe and the cold. And most mornings I don't even know if I'm free or just alone. But I'm not waiting on anyone to tell me the difference. Self-sufficient ain't a middle finger. Well, maybe it is, but it ain't pointed at a person. It's pointed at the whole damn habit of needing. They always had something to say. Every damn one of them. Hey, grew up in a town where the fences went on forever. Every man had a rope and a reason to use it. They handed me rules like they handed me weather, like I had a choice, like I ever could choose it. Teachers told mama I was too much to handle. Coach said I had fire but nowhere to put it. Preacher lit a prayer like he lit up a candle, and I just sat there, yeah, I never took it. They said, boy, you gotta settle, you gotta simmer down. Had that look in their eyes like they pitied the ground. I walk like a storm, something shameful, cause it don't wear a crown. I've been hearing that noise since before I could talk. My daddy ran wild, never knew what there's more than a blessing. I've been turning that question over since I was maybe 13. Some mornings I wake up and I'm still second guessing, but most days I know exactly what all of this means. You drew the line, I crossed it, not cause I'm stupid, not cause I'm lost. I just don't live by lines drawn by people who never paid the cost. Wild ain't wrong, just untamed. You tried to break it, I can't be blamed. Call it reckless, call it rough. Some of us were built from different stuff. They spend years trying to tame me, I spend years making sure they never could. They spend years trying to name me, couldn't fit me in the neighborhood. Wild ain't wrong, just untamed. You know what's funny? The ones who talk loudest were the ones with the cages they built for themselves. The suit in the silence, the grin in the proudest, had their own little prison just sitting on shelves. I watch them nod along at every Sunday service, shake the right hands and laugh at the right jokes. And I don't say that bitter, now I'm past that circus, but I notice a man when he's wearing his robes. You call it reckless, I call it not lying. To every room I walked in just to make them comfortable. You called it broken, I called it still trying to live in a way that don't feel like a funeral. There's a creek out back where I used to go running when the walls got loud and the talk got thin. No destination, just moving, just something that felt more honest than anywhere I'd ever been. You wanted tame, I gave you real instead. You wanted quiet, I gave you what lives in my head. You wanted something you could keep on a leash, I gave you open land and a wind you can't reach. While I ain't wrong, just untamed. You tried to break it, I can't be blamed. Call it reckless, call it rough. Some of us were built from different stuff. They spend years trying to tame me, I spend years making sure they never could. They spend years trying to name me, couldn't fit me in the neighborhood. Wild ain't wrong, just untamed. You know, I used to rehearse explanations, like maybe if I said it right enough, someone would finally get it. But there's a thing you learn after enough doors close quiet instead of slamming. They were never confused about who I was, they just needed me to be something they could predict. And I can't do that. I couldn't even if I wanted to, which I stopped wanting to. Around the time I realized the ones trying hardest to fix me were the ones most afraid of whatever I had that they lost somewhere along the way. Some creatures weren't made for cages, and I ain't saying that proud like a poster. I'm saying it plain, like a man who just finally stopped apologizing for the size of the sky. Never gonna fold it up, never gonna make it small. Never built for ceiling work, I was built for open sprawl. You can call it what you want, reckless, raw, too far gone. But I was standing in that field long before you came along. Wild ain't wrong, just untamed. You tried to break it, I can't be blamed. Call it reckless, call it rough. Some of us were built from different stuff. They spend years trying to tame me, I spend years making sure they never could. They spend years trying to name me, couldn't fit me in the neighborhood. Wild ain't wrong, wild ain't wrong, wild ain't wrong, just untamed, untamed, untamed. Just untamed, 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 untamed. went off at 5, I didn't set it. Got coffee from a gas station, black, no sugar, forget it. Maps in the glove box still folded from 2009. I ain't opened it once, don't need you, the road's already mine. Past the billboard says success is a corner office view. Man, I laughed so hard I almost spilled my thermos on my boots. My office got a sunroof, 18 wheels and no HR. No dress code, no sick days, just me and a yellow stripe going far. 300 miles and I still ain't found the edge of whatever this feeling is. Freedom, recklessness, maybe both. Neck tattoos, this diesel wasn't planned. I was 23, pointers, every choice I made since then was mine, nobody's but me. They ask me where I'm headed like I owe them an answer. They ask me when I'm settling like wandering's a cancer. I won't pull over for nobody who never left their zip code. No, diesel blood, freedom mind. Left the clock on somebody else's wall behind. They punch clocks, I punch highways. We ain't the same. No forwarding address, no one to blame. Diesel blood, freedom mind. Wind in my back and the sun in decline, kicking up dust on the county line. You can keep your 9 to 5, I keep mine. There was a girl once, Savannah, Tennessee. Said, baby, you can't just keep running from everything. And maybe she was right, I drove that thought for 100 miles. Checked the rear view, kept going, wore it out somewhere past Clarksville. Some nights the cab gets real quiet in a bad way. Dashboard glowing green, nothing on the radio worth the damn to say. I wonder sometimes I do if this is courage or just fear, with a better soundtrack and enough horsepower to make it disappear. But then the sun comes up sideways through the windshield glass, orange like a brush fire, touching everything, making nothing last. And I remember, oh yeah, this is exactly what I chose. Every mile is a sentence that I wrote, every highway is a road I own. You got a mortgage, man, I got momentum. You got a ladder, I got asphalt and an engine. You're waiting on a raise, I ain't waiting on a thing. The only meeting on my calendar is the next state line. Ring, ring, diesel blood, freedom mind. Left the clock on somebody else's wall behind. They punch clocks, I punch highways. We ain't the same. No forwarding address, no one to blame. Diesel blood, freedom mind. Wind at my back and the sun in decline, kicking up dust on the county line. You can keep your 9 to 5, I'll keep mine. This when nobody tells you about freedom. It ain't a place you arrive at. It ain't a feeling that stays. It's more like a decision you gotta keep making every morning when you could pull over and stay. I stopped asking GPS where I was going around mile marker 400 and something. Somewhere between here and I don't know, and that's when it clicked. Freedom ain't a destination you can book. It's what happens when you stop living by somebody else's clock. Stop asking for directions. Stop waiting for permission. My daddy worked the same factory for 31 years, retired with a plaque on my back and something behind his eyes that I still can't name. I loved him for it, but I made a different promise to myself somewhere on a dirt road at 17. Ain't looked back long enough to regret it. Somebody else's wall behind. They punch clocks, I punch highways. We ain't the same. No forwarding address, no one to blame. Diesel blood, it's in my veins, it's in my bones. Freedom mind, every highway feels like home. Kicking up dust, breaking past the county line. You can keep your 9 to 5. You can keep your 9 to 5. You can keep your 9 to 5. I'll keep mine. I'll keep mine. Yeah. Dirt don't lie, boy, never did. Dirt don't lie, boy, never did. Yeah. Woke up before the sun even thought about rising. Boots already on, coffee cold, no time for deciding. 40 acres of red clay in the truck that won't start right, but I showed up anyway, that's the only thing I know how to fight. Grew up where the neighbors wave but never come by, where the dollar stores are luxury and the creek runs dry. Mama worked doubles just to keep the power on. I was 12 fixing the porch before she got home. They looked at us like we was listening but on our land, like zip codes wrote the ending before we could understand. Called us bad, what called us broken, called us nothing worth saving. I just kept my head down and kept on going. You ever been laughed at for where you sleep at night? You ever feel shame for something you had no hand in writing? I used to hang on the front, stood in the parking lot, hoping nobody noticed where I come from. But something shifted, I can't tell you when exactly. Maybe when I realized the dirt on my hands was the only thing that's honest left. Dirt don't lie about where a man comes from. No diploma, no handshake, gonna erase what I've done. This mud on my boots built more character than your college ever did. I came from nothing that looked like something and I made it my career. Don't lie, no, it never did. Dirt don't lie, that's where I live. Dirt don't lie, no, it never did. Dirt don't lie, that's where I live. You seen the trailer on the highway with the rust on the side. That's where I learned to count, where I learned how to survive. They drove past laughing, windows up, AC blasting. Didn't know I was building something in there that was gonna be lasting. See, money can fake a lot, fake the smile, fake the roots, but it can't fake the callus on a man's hands or the wear on his boots. Can't fake the morning when you got 30 cents in the decision. Can't fake the focus that comes from genuine collision. I don't need your pity and I ain't asking for credit. I just want you to know I was there. I lived it every broke Christmas, every cold night in December, every week can't afford that, trust me, I remember. And I don't say that for sympathy, I say it cause it made me. Every single thing I'm standing on right now was built from exactly what they said would break me. So go ahead, look down from wherever you're sitting comfortable. I've been down here in the mud, doing something considerable. Dirt don't lie about where a man comes from. No diploma, no handshake, gonna erase what I've done. This mud on my boots built more character than your college ever did. I came from nothing that looked like something and I made it my career. Don't lie, no, it never did. Dirt don't lie, no, that's where I live. I used to be ashamed of it, wouldn't tell people where I grew up, but just say outside of town, like that explained anything. But now I think about that red dirt road every single morning. I think about my daddy's truck parked crooked in the yard, the way the porch light flickered but never fully went out. That light, that's us. I came from dirt, 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 and dirt is the only thing on this earth. Dirt, 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 that can grow anything worth a damn, anything worth a damn. So let them laugh, let them scroll past, let them keep their clean hands in their paved driveways. My roots go deeper than their foundations ever will. Dirt don't lie about where a man comes from. No diploma, no handshake, gonna erase what I've done. This mud on my boots built more character than your college ever did. I came from nothing that looked like something and I made it my career. Don't lie, no, it never did. Dirt don't lie, that's where I live. Dirt don't lie. You can fake a lot of things in this world, but you can't fake the ground you came up from. Can't fake it, can't buy your way out of it. Dirt don't lie. No, dirt don't lie. up this morning without no alarm. Just the rooster and the dew on my arm. Used to punch a clock so hard my knuckles bleed. Now the only schedule I keep is what I need. Boss man used to tell me when to eat, when to breathe. Had a lanyard around my neck like I was a dog on a leash. 3 years of that, man, I don't know how I stayed. Smiling through the Mondays, feeling nothing but afraid. Drove home one Tuesday, pulled over on Route 9. Sat there in my truck, just staring at the pine. Didn't cry, nothing, just got real still. Something broke loose in me, I ain't replacing till sun started dropping low behind the tree line. That orange hit my windshield and I swear I felt fine. Not fixed, no, not fixed, but something in me said this right here, this is mine. Sundown is my clock out. I don't answer to no bell. Sundown is my clock out. Took that right, didn't ask, didn't sell. Nobody handed me this freedom, I just stopped letting them take it away. Sundown is my clock out, and I don't care what the calendar say. Got a portrait, 2 loose boards I keep forgetting to fix. Got a dog named Burl who don't do nothing but sit. Iced tea sweating on the rail, that's my 5 o'clock. Not a meeting, not a memo, not a ticking clock. My daddy worked a 62, then his back gave out. Never took a Tuesday off, what was that about? Watched him move through life like time was something old. I ain't living that, I seen where that road goes. There's a kind of quiet that ain't emptiness. It's when the field's already done and you sit with it. Chest open, boots still muddy from the afternoon. Sun going down slow, ain't got nowhere to move. They'll call you lazy, call you lost, call you behind. Like the only way to live is in somebody else's grind. Let them talk, I watched the same Sunday rush thunder. Set on my term, slow and full like summer thunder. Sundown is my clock out. I don't answer to no bell. Sundown is my clock out. Took that right, didn't ask, didn't sell. Nobody handed me this freedom, I just stopped letting them take it away. Sundown is my clock out, and I don't care what the calendar say. You know what nobody tells you? The most dangerous thing you can do is decide your own day is done. Not because somebody rang a bell or a timer went off or a spreadsheet says so, but because you looked up and the sky went gold and your body said, yeah, that's enough. That was enough. I don't clock out, I just decide when the day's done. Nobody gave me that right. I took it. I took it. Sundown is my clock out. I don't answer to no bell. Sundown is my clock out. Took that right. The sun does that for me anyway. Sundown is my clock out. My daddy never got to say the same. Sundown is my clock out. I'm living what I never got to claim. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.